not me totally messing up the music right now. What up, everybody? Hi, Fork Sniffers Anonymous. What up, Lotus Flower? Hey, Beach Flower. Cheryl Gathering. Sarah Lee Sparkles. Summer Cats. Hello. Wow, I look so... This is not good lighting. And I can't do shit about it. So we're going to... Lunaris, what's up? Hi. I'm like, does this make it worse? This looks so like Technicolor rainbow kind of shit going on, isn't it? Is it bugging you guys? Let me know. But welcome to our first members only live where I'm reading cards for you guys. I'm so excited. You guys don't even know. Like, I was prepping before this. Thank you, Cheryl. I was prepping before this, like calling in my guides, my ancestors, and all of the good vibes, and just creating a sacred space for y'all. What up, Jenna? And dude, the energy I was feeling was just like a wave. It was. I'm so excited to be able to read for you guys tonight. Yay! Okay. So, I brought a bunch of, okay, there's so much. Now you guys get to see how I actually read, like for clients. For those of you who have gotten private readings from me before, you kind of already have an idea, but like, yes, there's a whole girl world thing where we're talking our shit and eating our popcorn and all of that, which, by the way, I'm editing a video right now splicing my readings versus like my predictions versus when they really happened. Bitch, there's this one part, by the way, you guys have been telling me when my predictions were coming true and stuff, so that's been really helpful. So thank you guys for that. Otherwise, I would have no fucking idea that that Nader was saying verbatim the shit that I knew he was going to say. So that's in there. And also this funny, oh my God, the last part that I spliced together was when the live stream that I did where I'm like, okay, she's in Kuwait, now what? And I was like, oh, Salah's laying it on thick right now. Like, he's doing the absolute most. Like, it's showtime. Let's do this thing. And then immediately after is the clip where he's like, hello, guys, in like fucking 12 different languages. And then he comes out of the Burger King and he's like, your Burger King, baby. I'm like, dead. And then, like, there's so many spoilers. I don't know. I'm in love with this work. So I get a kick out of it because I'll get to your readings in a minute. I just have to tell you guys. So the other part was like another reading that I did when you guys were asking if Chantal and Nader were in communication, and I read it where Chantal is in a place of like, I'm doing so much better. Ew, yuck. And then it jumps to her saying, and now I have a real man that da-da-da-da-da, you know? And then goes to his part where I was talking about Nader and how he's going to say, you should thank me because I taught her this. And it jumps immediately to, I taught you this, something you're going to remember forever. You should thank me. I'm like, mic drop. Man, I was excited. Yeah, when I noticed that little moment and I was editing it, I was like, oh, bitch. I shock myself sometimes with the accuracy, you know? Right, Cali cats? Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm like super fucking excited. If you guys speak universe and spirituality and all of that stuff, then hopefully you'll understand what I'm about to say next. The universe has been so fucking loud to me lately. Like literally ever since 11/11, and I did like manifestation and releasing with my moon circles that I hold. It's just been angel numbers everywhere, support left, right, and center, messages everywhere. It's been crazy. So when I was doing my little like creating a sacred space here and prepping for this live stream. You get it, fork sniffers. I love that. I just felt such like I said, a wave of energy, just like, and so I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but I'm excited for it. Anyways, so, just know, excuse me, by the way, just know that every single one of you that wants a reading is going to be receiving a reading tonight, members. So, if I don't get to you immediately, just know I will get to you. Okay, so here are my boundaries. Only thing that I do not do is pregnancy and fertility readings. Let me just say, anybody who is willing to do a pregnancy and fertility reading for you, do not trust them to do that. Not only is it incredibly unethical, but it's quite literally against the U.S. Tarot Code of Ethics. So you can sue somebody for doing it, and it's just like a shitty thing for somebody to do, because you can't. It's not possible to give like certainty on that. So there you go. So I will not be doing pregnancy or fertility readings, just so y'all know. And if your question involves somebody else, please let me know either their first name or the initial of their first name. With that being said, hey Linda. Okay, let me drink some water. And whoever wants to go first, put your first name well, you don't really need to, because I'll just use your username. Let me know what you'd like me to look into, and we'll get into it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Then the chat goes radio silent. Everybody panics. Either that or I'm just on a delay. Looney Ben! What up, you weechy beachies? I totally forgot to say all of that. Sorry. What up, witches and beaches? Okay, Summer Cat's career. Okay. Oh my goodness, fork sniffers. Okay. So I appreciate you. Okay, here's the deal. I literally just, Summer, I'm going to do yours after. I know I said career and I pointed you out, but I feel like I want to give you like a lot of focus. So I don't want to just like zoom past and then jump to fork sniffers. So I'm going to go to fork sniffer first, and then I will go to you. Okay. So Summer Cats, you're going to be after fork sniffers. So let's see. I just want to understand what to expect with my career. It's in a weird place. Okay. So what's going on with fork sniffers career? Okay. What I heard was hesitating to just do it. No, you're okay, fork sniffers. It's all good, dude. So while I'm doing your reading, please just let me know how it's resonating for you. But what I was getting is hesitation to make the next move. So what you got was the Tower in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse, with the underlying energy here being the Empress in reverse. So it definitely feels like, hold up, let me get another card here. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. So it just feels like, I feel like you know that there is a different option out there for you, but it's almost like because you've been with this business, career, company, whatever for so long, that you're just like, there's a sense of loyalty or a sense of history, and you're just like, I don't want to leave that, but like, what is this? You know? Let me know how that's resonating for you, okay? So we have the Temperance, King of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's speaking to what I was talking about before. It feels like, because Temperance, yep, okay. So Temperance is about divine timing and balance, and then the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords in reverse is talking about you holding back from taking action because you don't want to step on toes. But the thing is, I really think that you know that it's time to move on. Like, it just feels like you already know, and it's more about you needing confirmation that you're not doing the wrong thing, or that you're not shitting on the people on your way out, you know? Yeah, the Hangman, you're in a place of a higher perspective. I think that you've already outgrown this place, and now it's really showing even more so that you've outgrown it. So it's what I feel like saying is it's in alignment for you to recognize that you've outgrown it. And that's okay. Yeah, because it feels like you're not really, there's no growth to be had in this place anymore. Yeah, you need to get out of your comfort zone. So let's get you some oracle. Let's see what your guides are really trying to communicate to you. It just feels like you're ready and you just needed somebody to affirm the green light. Yeah, you got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. This is about setting boundaries. But I like my comfort zone. It's safe. I know. So what came out is you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. So this is mostly talking about you recognizing that there are aspects to this working environment that are crossing boundaries for you, that are making you feel uncomfortable or feel like something's off. And it's safe for you to recognize that that it's time for you to seek what actually feels in alignment with you. Hey, emotional support muffin, what up? Ooh, sorry, that might have been super loud. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to pull one last card for you, babes, and then we're going to go to, oh, fuck. What was it? Summer Cats. There we go. Ooh, so what's the advice here? You're welcome. So you got 2 dragons. Slay them all, and something lovely will grow from this. Oh my God, look at how, okay, hold up. Let me just point this out. Look at the imagery, because this is literally saying like, slay them all. Like any scared energy or hesitation, any fear you have, slay them all. And now it's that same girl with that sword that she used to like slay the dragon, just chilling. Garden, something lovely will grow from this, babes. Fork Sniffers Anonymous, baby, you are really like, it's divine timing that you are in this place of recognizing that you've grown away from this situation. It's meant to be this way. Okay? I hope that was helpful. I appreciate you, dude. Whatever you are, like, honestly, the fact that they're being so straightforward with you, yeah, the world awaits you. The way that they're being so straightforward with you, there's a reason. I'm not entirely sure of that reason, but it's mostly just you're a fucking powerhouse and it's time for you to stop sleeping on yourself and like playing small ball because you're wanting to remain loyal to a company that doesn't feel loyal to you anymore. Oof, there it was. Okay. So now we're going to go back to Summer Cats. Believe that was it, right? Yeah, Summer Cats. And you wanted career too. Okay. Appreciate you too, Fork Snippers. Dude, like I said, I don't know if all you guys were here at the time that I said it, but every single one of my members is getting a reading, so no need to like panic on any of that. So yay, Summer Cats. Okay, career. What's going on with career? Summer Cats. It's almost like, I don't know, like when I tried to connect to the energy, it like was there and then it ran away. And I think that that might be the message right there. Yeah, it's almost like, oh, and you got the Empress in reverse as your underlying energy too. Um, oh my God, girl, all three of your cards in reverse too. Not delusion. I'm just kidding. It's not. It's okay. I know that in my other readings, I say like when I'm reading for people who are delusional, a lot of the time that the cards will all show in reverse. But the other end of that is that like when you're in a weird space mentally and energetically, it can show up in reverse. Think of this as like you being in a funk, you know? So don't get too concerned. Yeah, you're welcome, Cheryl, of course. Okay, so Summer Cats, while I'm doing your reading, please let me know how it's resonating for you. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups in reverse. It's almost like you are, it's giving the vibe of like graduating from high school, or no, graduating from college, maybe high school, but it felt more college. And you're like looking out at the potential jobs and you're just like, oh, this is overwhelming as fuck. Like it's just like feeling like you need to be a professional, but at the same time you're like, but none of this shit resonates. Like I want to be more in alignment with what I feel and being in more of a creative endeavor, and everything that I feel like I need to be in is too rigid. It's almost like you are frozen because of all of the options that could be had. Is that making sense to you at all? It just excuse me, is like overwhelm, feeling suffocated, and not knowing how to like give a shit about the things in front of you because none of them really align with you. It's interesting. I know you literally told me what was it? Career, and that's all I know. But that's what's kind of coming through. So can you like let me know if that makes sense to you at all? Let's see some more. Okay, so we have Judgment, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Welcome, Need Some Z's. What up, Weechy Beach? Oh, good night, Lavender. Hopefully you get to charge your phone. Tyranny of choices. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So not currently working is what I was trained for. Okay. Got it. I got it. See, that's what it makes sense. Like yeah. It feels like that's what I was talking about with the whole like graduating college, looking around and being like, oh God, there's so much, like I just freeze. It's being in that place of not actually having a career path and being overwhelmed by so many potentials and just like freezing because of the overwhelm. But what your guides are really just trying to tell you is none of this is set in stone. Like you have the free will and the ability to quit, to transfer, to navigate. It doesn't like just, they're saying take the first step. They're like, we got you, but you need to like be movable. You need to be flexible. You don't have to be so stuck in the mindset that like, this is the only thing that I'm going to do. And I'm going to die doing this job. Like, no, like you have freedom. Remember that you can be creative. And I think you lost yourself along the way because to me, it feels like you have what I keep hearing is indoctrination. So it's more so this energy of you feeling like I have to be in this corporate world or this very stuffy world. And so they're like, no, this is your life. You weren't put in this world to be a robot or to be just a worker bee. You were free to like change your mind and to quit and move around, because right now you're going nowhere. Like you just need to do something, otherwise you stay here, you know? That's all they're really saying is like they just want you to invoke your creativity and know that it doesn't have to be so rigid. So what's some advice for summer cats? Like, honestly, they're telling me you can just take like a fucking part-time gig at Taco Bell. It's really not that big of a deal. They're just like, work is work, babe. You're fine. It's more so about you finding yourself rather than you punishing yourself for not being what others... Oh. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, Summer. It's like you don't know how to be fluid or to go with the flow or to just like feel safe in making mistakes. But like they're saying now is your time to be able to explore that aspect of yourself because you're the one in charge now. Okay, let's see advice. Okay, good. I thought this card fell on the floor. I got scared. Oh, exactly. Show the world the real you. Precisely, my bear. My bear. Ah! That's funny. That's the nickname I call my husband. I literally just called you my husband's nickname. I hope that was helpful, Summer. Okay. Whoa, shit. All right. So just to reiterate, for those of you who may not have heard, every single one of my members is getting a reading. So don't trip, potato chip. But who would like to be next? Let me know. If it involves somebody else, I just need their first name or the initial of their first name, but proceed. Perfect advice. I needed to hear that. Aw, you're so welcome. Happy to help. That's what I do. See, this is what I do. The Chantal shit, that's an anomaly. Okay, let me say this. Whatever you want me to read or look into, put it in the comments. Not just me next or anything like that. Like, no, I want to know what I'm getting into. Give me the, what do they call it? The chisme? Yeah. You called next, Jenna? All right, I'll honor that. But next one, by the way, like let me know in the comment what you're actually wanting me to look into. But let's do Jenna's and then we'll go on to the next one. So what are we doing for you, Jenna? Aw, thank you. I didn't know you guys were like doing a thing. Oh my goodness, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's gonna be Jenna just because like we agreed. And then it'll be Cheryl after that. Holy crap, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Emotional Support Muffin, for being so helpful. Okay, my son estranged me and he sent me birthday cards, but he will not communicate with me. Could you please tell me what's going on? Okay, got it. Ron. What's going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, no, he's... Okay, what I just heard is self-destructive and he doesn't... What I just heard is he doesn't want your disapproval. And the thing is, like, I just keep getting, like, it's like, I know, fuck, how do I explain this? I can hear you immediately being like, I wouldn't disapprove, I just want to talk to him, I don't even care what's going on, but it's that internalized, like, I don't want eyes, yep, I don't want eyes on this. Okay, so if you feel comfortable answering this, Jenna, please do, just so I can get clarification. But to me, like, was he in a relationship you weren't like fond of? Because to me it feels like he's trying to like hide that part of his life. Yeah, and with the underlying energy is the Six of Swords in reverse, it's almost like it's giving a vibe of him trying to leave on his own terms, but it's messy and he doesn't want eyes on that. Yeah, like he's trying to like figure it out himself. And it just feels like he doesn't want people to see his vulnerabilities, even if it is his own mother. Is this making sense to you, Jenna? Okay, Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles. I think because like in the past when he's communicated to you about certain things, he's felt really stupid, and it's made like, oh, no. It's not in the past that he's talked to you. It's when he is like talking to himself, where it's like, even if I did tell them this, even if I did tell somebody A, B, and C, I would feel fucking stupid. It would make me look weak. I would feel fucking stupid. So to me, it feels like he is not in the best of places and doesn't want people. No, not at all. He keeps playing games with me, sending me messages like birthday cards, flowers, and then he doesn't communicate with me. Well, no, that's what I'm saying is like he'll reach out in those moments, but overall the reason why he's not communicating, at least from what I'm connecting to, is attached to like, I don't want people to know what I'm experiencing or like what I'm going through. Literally, the first card to come out for him was the Tower, and this is like catastrophe. So it's giving this vibe of like, I don't want people to know my business, you know, it's that. Yeah, okay. I don't know if the comments are super lagging, so sorry if I'm like commenting or delaying. So what's the energy for Ron right now? I don't know. I'm trying to be respectful because this is on live too, but it just feels very vulnerable. And I think that might be part of what his fear is too, is being vulnerable. Yeah. Okay. So what came out is the Galactic Federation, collaboration, meetings, and community. So this is kind of the vibe that I was getting when I was saying vulnerable, like having a whole fucking room just analyze you. That sort of like pressure of having an audience or having eyes on it, you know? So it just feels like as much as you as a mother would say, I would never judge you, or I wouldn't make you feel that way or any shit like that. It for him, it feels like it feels like a pride thing. Like he can't have others see him this way. Creative accountability. I think there's also a part of him too, like that creative accountability part is what's really standing out to me. I think that there's a part of him too that doesn't want to have to take accountability for the shit that he's doing. So, yeah, I hope that answered your question. Ooh, okay, so what's some advice for Jenna? that's cool. It says conclusions are within reach and a new start is coming. Ooh. Well, I did say it looks like he was trying to leave it on his own terms and didn't want an audience. So maybe that might be coming relatively soon. But I don't know. It's possible, but I don't feel comfortable saying 100% on that. But I hope that that was helpful, Jenna. Whew. Yeah, see, this is the tough part about what I do. Yeah, because it's like I have to be the deliverer of tough love sometimes, you know. Not always what you want to hear. But I hope that that was helpful, Jenna. I really do, and I appreciate you. Okay. Cheryl, where's my water? Okay, Cheryl. Hello there, love. Okay, not sure exactly where or what to ask. Been pretty overwhelmed for a while, dealing with some depression, etc. Okay, babes. So let's just see what you're meant to know, what your guys want you to know. So what's up for Cheryl? What is it you want to know? Yeah. Hold up. Let me, because I see the comments are lagging, so I'm going to do this. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Now I can see it better. All right. So, Cheryl. Okay, what is it you wanted to know? They just started playing Journey in my head. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. They also like the You're welcome, Jenna. Oh yeah, girl. Did you used to be in like performing arts or of any kind, Cheryl? Like when you were in school, even if it was just like the grades choir or whatever? Were you in any type of performance arts? Because like today in particular, I've been really reminiscing on like old memories of my performing arts, and this is kind of screaming to that energy. So I just wanted to ask. Yes, you were. Okay. Because here, and I'm so glad, dude, you remember in the beginning of this live stream, I was saying how the universe is screaming loud to me because I pulled a card for myself this morning and it was talking about everything that you've experienced, every bit of what you've experienced in this moment is to share with those you help heal. And this is a very, like, this thought, this message that I'm going to give to you is a message that I received for myself this time yesterday. Crazy. Okay. So you have the Star, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands with the underlying energy as the Queen of Wands, and under that is the Ace of Cups. So what that is saying is like, okay, so I realized that when I was younger, everything about me I was insecure about. But when I was on stage and I would sing and I would perform, that was me. That was me owning the stage and being like, you're gonna fucking hear me right now. You're gonna fucking pay attention to me. That girl who's deeply insecure that everybody fucking overlooked, you're gonna fucking look now. Like, that was the energy that I realized that I was embodying, but it was such an anomaly for me. And then I had the realization that the anomaly now is the insecure part of me. You're being called to recognize that part of you that was on stage and took ownership of that and said, you're going to fucking notice me because I'm worth noticing. They want you to remember that bad bitch that exists in you and just be like, I'm sorry, that is me. That, the one that took ownership of that stage, that danced her ass up and down that fucking stage and sang, that is me. The creative one, the Queen of the Queen of Wands is creative and sexy and expressive and passionate. Yeah. They're literally just like, if you would just give yourself, oh, they're just saying, you're a fucking star. If you would just give yourself a little bit of credit, you would see that. Remember that, because it's not like that part of you doesn't exist. It's just that you forgot about her. You forgot about her because you experienced so many letdowns is what I just heard. You experienced so many fucking disappointments that you just let go of that part of yourself. Yeah, you cut her loose, man. You said, you know what? It's not safe to be expressive. It's not safe to be emotional. It's not safe to be seen in that venue. So, she's gone. Yep. But now you're being called to lose control a little bit, to like loosen the reins and just be like, okay, I think I went a little too, yeah, like I think I went a little too far left, you know what I mean? And now you're being called to like recalibrate. Remember her. Find her. Work for her. Damn, I told you when I was prepping for this live stream, I was like, there's some big energy that's going to be had tonight. And I don't know what it is, but it's exciting. Shit. Yeah, your vulnerability is your strength. Don't ever apologize for it. Ever. Ever. You know what, though? You had to learn these lessons of like, okay, well, it's not safe with that kind of a person. It's not that being vulnerable or expressive is not safe, period. It's like, it's not safe around that kind of person. And allow yourself to just learn that lesson and give yourself grace and just say like, dude, all right, now I know that person can't be trusted with my emotions. It's not that the world can't be trusted. But now, lesson learned, they're not the one. They ain't ready. Yeah, done. Done, son. The 10 of Swords. This is like the completion of a heavy, painful cycle. Done. And also, okay, I feel like I have to say this. Had to. This speaks to that. Any regret you may have circled around when it comes to ending those connections, basically don't beat yourself up for it. Don't waste any more of your energy and your time saying that you fucked up or that did I overreact? No. That's old programming playing in your head because that's what you've been hearing since you were a fucking kid. You're too fucking sensitive. You're too this. You're too that. No, fuck that. You made a conscious choice to honor your truth. So now that those physical barriers are out of your way, now you're faced with the energetic barriers. And how do you beat that? You say, no, I remember who the fuck I am. I'm that bitch that took center stage and said, you're going to notice me. Because I'm not hiding anymore. And if that's too much for you, you can get to stepping. Shit. Like, they missed out. Bro. Why men great till they gotta be great? Whoop. Like, dude, Lizzo, that song that she got, like, blew up with, that was because of somebody who fucking underestimated her and didn't see her worth. And she said, you know what? Fuck you. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Exactly. Even when I'm crying crazy. That's you. Anyways. Exactly. I knew music spoke to you because as soon as I connected, it was like, boop, here's a song. I was like, oh, okay, so she speaks music. You're probably clairaudient. You probably get songs that just randomly pop in your head too. Oh my gosh. Look, nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Ooh, so it's a little mixture of what we've been talking about. The nostalgia of remembering her, remembering that you are that bitch, and also remembering who the fuck you are right now. The here and now. I love it. I love it. I've been stuffing crap for so long. I forgot I really did. Yep. All the time. You're clairaudient, my love. This is why I'm a sacred gift development coach, is because I know my people. And girl, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You just need to recognize that you have a superpower and now figure out how to use it. And that's why I'm here, your friendly neighborhood sacred development coach, which honestly, I don't know that so I have my own coach, and her name is Denise Vanieri, and she has a podcast called Spiritual and Rich AF. And she's fucking incredible. She's an incredible woman. But she was telling me, and she's been in this business for like 10 years. She's like, I've never heard of anybody who does what you do. So I'm like, oof, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that I am the one and only sacred gift development coach. So if that's something you're interested in, I highly recommend booking a free discovery call. I think it's linked in the description of this video, and to anybody who feels that same way. Cali cats, why you gotta talk shit on yourself, man? You know you can hear that? You know you can hear yourself talking shit on yourself? That's not cool. You're so welcome, Cheryl. I'm glad that was helpful. That was a fun one. Wow. Crazy. Whoa, you are? Oh, perfect. Oh my God, perfect. No wonder this one came flying out for you. Babes, on the 23rd, it's a new moon in Sagittarius, which means that like is it Sagittarius? Yes, it is. New moon in Sagittarius. That means that this is your new moon. Like this is in your first house, meaning that like this new moon is speaking directly to you and how you relate to yourself on a surface level. Like, I am that bitch. That means clean out your wardrobe and only wear things that really speak to you and make you feel happy. Clean out. Oh, that's your birthday on the 23rd, girl. And you got the star. The first card that came out for you was the star, and your birthday is on the new moon in Sagittarius, which is in your first house. Bitch, this whole week better be all about you. Every single thing about you. Every single fucking thing about you. If you can, go get yourself a new wardrobe or a new outfit that is... Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks about it? Meaning, like, wear whatever the fuck you want, regardless of how you feel it will be received. Even if you just want to wear it inside your house for you and you alone, do that. Bust out the karaoke and have yourself a grand old time. This is all about you, babes. Bring all of you to the forefront, okay? Holy hell, Cheryl. Holy Hera. Dude, I love that. I love you too, dude. That, man, I see you, Cheryl. Happy early B-Day. Of course, right? Okay. All right, so who's up next? Just let me know what you'd like me to look into, and I will pick who I feel called to start with next. But again, every single one of you is getting a reading, so don't trip. Potato chip, you will get your reading. Holy Hera, you are welcome. You are welcome. See, now you guys get to see what I actually do. Aw. Thanks, Cheryl. Okay, Lunaris. I see you, babes. Am I on the right path to manifesting the life I keep? Ooh, having dreams about. That's exciting. Okay. All right. What does Lunaris need to know about in regards to her manifestations? Oh. They said you're not trusting yourself, like, fully. I think, okay. There's a little micromanaging happening here. Yeah. There's a little micromanaging happening here. Aw, you're right, Cheryl. You are so right. Okay. So where are we? So this is Lunaris. Hit the nail on the head. Always second guessing. Yep. So you have the High Priestess in reverse with the Queen of Wands and then the Tower in reverse. So what that's telling me is that it feels like you aren't really trusting your intuition. It feels like you are researching a bunch of shit and asking around a bunch of ways of like how to do different spells, how to go about things differently, how to do this, how to do that, the intricacies of this, that, and the other, instead of just trusting your intuitive guided, self. And what that's communicating to yourself is you are not to be trusted. And that's not really going to get you where you want to go. Because, I mean, the fact is, like, if you're dreaming about these things, if you're literally going to sleep and seeing these things in your dreams, then that means that there is a timeline in which you exist in those dreams. Like, that is your truth. However, you're delaying that progress every time you tell yourself, I didn't do that right. Because just let's take away the verbiage or the thoughts. Energetically speaking, that is not the frequency of like positive magnetization. That's in the energy of lower vibrational magnetization. So that just invites more self-doubt, and that invites more lack. Like, if I'm telling the universe that I'm not doing it right, then the universe will hear, okay, then she gets the wrong things. So the way that I like to describe manifestation is like going into a restaurant, putting in your order, and then sitting at the table and knowing that what you ordered is going to show up just right on time. You don't go into the kitchen. You don't go and micromanage in the chef's face. Like, are you doing this right? Did you use the ingredients? No, you sit at the table and you enjoy yourself and you occupy your time. You read a book, you talk to a friend, you meditate, you scroll on your phone, and then what you ordered will show up right when it's supposed to. That's how manifestation works. I put in my order. Now, in the meantime, I have to problem solve for this issue that came up that I just got in my emails. I have to hold space for myself, because if I don't, I'm going to have a headache. It's the day-to-day maintenance and checking in with yourself and having the self-care. That is where you focus your energy. The universe does the heavy lifting. Because every time you get in the way, you're getting in the way. So your homework is to learn how to trust yourself, to unpack and do the shadow work around all of the programming when your parents didn't let you do anything for yourself, because that communicated to you that you weren't to be trusted, and that wrote that neurological pathway into your brain. And now it's about you being conscious of that neurological pathway and saying, okay, I'm going to make a conscious effort that every time I hear that voice telling me I'm not to be trusted, that I recognize that that's old patterning. Oh my God. Thank you, Looney Bin. Thank you. Hold up. I need to turn this. I don't like that like my fucking Wi-Fi monitor is visible. Yeah. Aw. You're so welcome. By the way, just so you know, it's purposeful and energy is a real thing, because when I told you guys in the beginning that I set the sacred space, part of what I do is I say, let those who are in alignment with my highest good find me. And I say that on a regular basis. So when you guys feel called to me, it's because, hey, guess what? This shit is real. Yeah, leave behind that negative energy. And stay in your feelings. Stay with yourself. Leaving behind the lack mindset, okay? Let's see what your guides want you to know. I want to give you guys as much attention as possible, but I also recognize that that would make me be on live stream for like God knows how long. So anyways, let's see what your guides want you to know. 1000% real, for real. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yeah, I think like the thing is too, a part of it is you not trusting yourself, but the reality is that you're incredibly gifted. Like your manifestations are bound to work. Your success is inevitable. I told you that. If you're seeing it in your dreams, then it is already yours. You are connected to it. It's just in your waking mind, your old patterning is blocking yourself. So when it says like spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, it's about you integrating that shadow. You recognizing, okay, that is old patterning that's telling me not to trust myself, and that's where it's coming from, and allowing yourself to integrate that shadow into your light, your truth, your capability, and recognizing like, oh, bitch, I can do this. I just need to learn how to be with myself on a day-to-day basis instead of always looking to the future. Because if happiness is always in the future, it will never be in my present. So I hope that was helpful. I wanted to be able to give you some advice rather than just being like, well, you're doing it wrong, and then leave it at that. So I hope that was helpful too. Ooh, nobody knows but you. Ooh, I can't really sing right now. I'm still... The voice and the nose are not fully back from being sick. The fuck? Where is that? There we go. You're welcome, Lunaris. Ote. Who's up next? Like I said, everyone's going to get a reading. So if you're not next, don't worry. You will be eventually. But what? You're on the mic. What's your beef? Fresh Prince, anyone? Ooh, nobody knows but you. Ooh, nobody knows but you. Believer, and leaving more. I'm just waiting for the excuse me, comments to show up. So if you guys want a reading, just let me know what you want it to be about, and I'll pick who I feel called to next. But like I said, all of my members will get a reading, so don't worry. Anything you do is anyone you are. Beach flower. I see you, babes. Okay. I'm confused on my path. Every time I go to school, I get sick and have to take a medical leave. Oh, where and what am I supposed to, where and what am I supposed to be? Ooh, okay, well, let's just see what they want you to know. Okay, what's going on for Beach Flower? Okay, so what I'm hearing is a lot of internal conflict. It's almost like, okay, so let me try and make this make sense. No worries, Summer Cats. So when I was connecting to your energy, sometimes like a song or a word will come through, or I'll just feel an energy. But what was coming through for you, Beach Flower, was like a lot of like voices talking over one another. And I think that that's kind of been an issue for you for a while, of just like having everybody have a say in your life growing up. And so now you're kind of in this place of doing it to yourself because you're so used to everybody else having an input that even when they're not physically there, you already anticipate hearing those voices. And so that's what's at play. So it's kind of got you feeling, it's almost in this, it just feels chaotic as fuck. Does that make sense to you? Yes. Okay. Do you live with your family or like within close proximity to them or talk to them frequently? Because we have the Queen of Cups in reverse with the 10 of Cups and the Judgment in reverse. So I just feel like you keep trying to do something that you think your family will approve of and ignore what you want to do. Your husband? Okay. Well, what I just said about family, does that resonate with your husband? Like is that the person that you're trying to like Because to me, it just feels like you're in this place of trying to do what you think others will feel is best. It's like you've been in this perpetual state. You want to go home. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because it's like what I felt was like you were in this perpetual state of people pleasing to the point where now you're in this place of like, I don't even know what I want, but this isn't it. And every time I keep trying to do what you guys want me to do, the universe tells me no. And now it's clear to me that it's just like, you're not supposed to do that because like, you're not happy where you're, it's like you ask the universe to bring you home, but you're trying to create roots where you are. And so the universe is like, what the fuck are you doing? This isn't where you're supposed to be. Why are you trying to plant roots? Does that make sense? I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, yes. Because, yeah, with a Chariot in reverse, it's like you're supposed to have forward momentum. Why are you hitting the brakes? The Chariot is a car. It's travel. When it's in reverse, it's like, why are the brakes locked? The fuck? Why aren't we going? Yeah, you need to make a decision. The Two of Swords is being at a crossroads. It's making a decision you can't come back from. It's literally like, shit or get off the pot, babes. Which direction do you want to commit to? Because to me, it feels like you going home is, yeah. Yeah. It's like you going home is available to you. So don't go the wrong way. Like the fuck? It just feels crazy. Yeah, you put it in words when I couldn't. Yep, that's like, and trust me, I was struggling to find those words because it just felt like it was glitching. I was like, this isn't making sense. This is not computing. So Queen of Wands in reverse, feeling very burnt out. Oh no, and the Tower and the Emperor in reverse. Ooh, yeah. It might be something that I don't, oh wait, hold on. Let me read your, we moved across the country and we want to go back home. Okay, yeah, you're laughing. Yeah, it's just like, it's all saying the same shit of just like, this isn't where you're supposed to go, so everything's going to fall apart because of that. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. It's gonna happen. Like, what they keep showing me is roots growing into a pot, but like trying to repot the plant, and it just keeps fucking latching onto the pot. And you're just like, what the fuck? Get off of here. So like, they want to like yank you and put you where you're supposed to go. So it's more so about allowing yourself to be energetically open to that transition. And I'm telling you, like, things are gonna fall into place, but you need to stop trying to do both things at once. They can't exist simultaneously. All right. I hope that helped. Okay, who's next? Ooh, nobody knows but you. Ooh, nobody knows but you. Does anybody know what I'm actually singing? Does anybody know? I'll be your best friend. I'm just kidding. Damn, girl. You're welcome, Beach Flower. Okay, need some Z's. I've been stuck for a long time. I'm not sure what to ask, really. I just know I need help moving forward. I got you, babes. All right, so what is it that Need More Z's needs to know? Lotus Flower, I've been seeing you, so I'll do yours next, okay? So, what is it? Need some Z's needs to know. I keep feeling you're putting your efforts into the wrong place. It's Coheed and Cambria. I can't remember the name of the song. So it's like you're putting your efforts into the wrong place. We have the 8 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. Or 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Cups, and the Hierophant. You're another one that feels like you're trying to find your happiness in like a very structured way. I don't know if you're an earth sign or if you have dominant earth signs in your chart, or maybe earth sign rising or whatever, but this feels like you are trying to, like, this is giving the energy of, I'm a perfectionist. If I can't do it perfectly, I just don't even want to try. Like, what's the point of even trying if it's not going to be perfect? It'll just piss me off. Like, if that's the vibe that this is giving. And they're like, girl, why the fuck are you already calling it before you even engaged fully? Like, you're limiting your potential for happiness because it's like you're putting your efforts into the wrong places. You're putting your efforts into, okay, well, I don't believe that's an earth sign, so we'll leave that alone. It's like you're putting a lot of your effort into what you feel the end goal will be. It's like you're attaching yourself way too much to the outcome rather than involving yourself in the experience of whatever it is that you're doing. And this is just like a blanket statement for you in life. It feels like you get too caught up in what the end is going to look like rather than just allowing yourself to be present in finding what feels good in the moment. Is that making sense for you? It just feels like more spontaneity needs to be had because you're like robbing yourself of actually feeling grounded. It's like you're trying to think with you're trying to operate from a place of logic, and it's like, well, no, you need to allow yourself to be more in a playful state, and that will actually have you feeling grounded and bring peace and stability into your life. You're like, I can't have too much fun because that's chaotic. And it's like, no, the playtime is what actually creates balance and stability. No, that's childish. I can't do that. It's like, no, it's childish, and that's why you should do that. Because you're operating an adult too much. It's like what, and this is what I actually want you to do. Okay? This is your homework. This is the shit that I do with my mentees. You're going to go to Dollar Tree, get some arts and crafts, and you're just going to let yourself fucking paint. Be in the process of painting. Like, who gives a shit? I don't want you to have a fucking sketch that you're trying to imitate. I don't want you to fucking look at another picture. I want you to be present in the process of paint to paper. Put on some music that feels good, and then afterwards, put that shit on the wall, regardless of what it looks like. That part. Yeah, I was talking about balance, temperance, balance, rest, release of the old wounds. You're holding yourself hostage to some old heartbreak, and they just want you to be more playful. It's the guidance here. Ooh, nobody knows but you. Ooh, nobody knows but you. Okay, what we got? Guidance. What do we have for her? Okay, let's shuffle. Ooh, yep. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Yeah, you're micromanaging the universe, my dude. Get out of the way. Go be playful. Go be creative. Go be in the energy of creativity. It's funny you mentioned painting. I like crafty stuff like crochet and leather work, and I used to try painting, and I was just thinking about painting again in the last day or so. It's almost like I'm psychic, huh? It's crazy, huh? Yeah. It's actually going to create your stability. Like, you just initiating the creativity and allowing yourself to be a little bit more reckless and playful is going to initiate this sense of stability. Hell yeah, brother. All right, lotus flower. I hope that was helpful, babes. I really do. Lotus flower. I will try my best to get you some clarity on your question in regards to your treatment. But that is kind of a tricky question to get like straight up clarity on. Right, Cheryl? So yeah, I will do my best, my love. All right, what is it that Lotus Flower needs to know about her scalp treatments? You're welcome. Okay, well, what keeps playing in my head for me? I don't know if you've seen... Oh, yeah. Okay. I am. Okay. I don't know if you've seen The Craft, but where Bonnie is getting those... Yeah, where Bonnie is getting those skin treatments for her back. And essentially what was coming through for me is it's more so about, like, this is what's coming through for me, and take this take this with a grain of salt, because again, this comes to medical treatment too. So there's only so much that I can get. But what is coming through for me is that energy work would be best for you. Like going to a Reiki practitioner. What I was hearing is light language, but Reiki would be good too. Because what came out is a High Priestess in reverse with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So it's more so about you engaging in like really trusting yourself energetically. Because when the High Priestess is in reverse, it's like a disconnect from your intuition. And the Three of Wands is about travel and expansion, or a third party, so like seeking help from a third party. And the Queen of Swords was speaking to me of like taking care of the problem. So to me, it feels like it's more so you needing guidance in regards to intuitive work to be able to tackle the issue. Because to me, it feels like what you're dealing with right now is riddled with so much stress and anxiety that it's kind of exacerbating the issue. So even if the treatments were working, it would have to work double time in order to like combat the excess hormones and chemicals that are at play when you have heightened stress and anxiety. So when you're combating that with the energetic work, I think that that would help you to best resolve the issue entirely. Does that make sense to you, Lotus? Just let me know. It's advice here. Trying to think not to. Yeah, just hold your vision. Hold your vision. But the thing is too, like when it comes to brain work and energy work, like you're not supposed to do this all by yourself. Like I don't really do my own readings. I reach out to my community, and when I need energetic work, I know that there's a time when I need to reach out to my community when it comes to my well-being. So know that you don't have to carry the load when it comes to trying to rewrite your brain or rewire your brain, you know? So an energy worker or Reiki practitioner that you feel good about, that you have, like, you feel safe around, I would recommend reaching out to them. Okay. Who have I not given a reading to? If you would like one and you haven't gotten one yet, please put your question in the comments and we'll get into it. Believer, believer, and leaving moves. Yeah, I'm used to doing it myself. I have a hard time reaching out. Exactly. That's why I felt like it was so necessary to point out that, like, okay, this is like a little fun fact that I throw out when I do my moon circles, which is there is a chemical in our tears when we cry, especially when we're sad. There is a chemical in our tears that makes that tear stay longer on your face so that your community will know that something is wrong and will come to your support. That means it is literally within our DNA to need community. It is safe for you to reach out to community. It is written in your fucking DNA that you need community and communal support. It wasn't until the whole fucking the colonizer, the patriot, wow. You know what I'm saying. Just community is in our DNA. Receive community. Okay, Cali cats. I don't really have anything to ask. Just like supporting watching you. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I am like, I do hat. General readings. So if you just kind of want to see what your guides want you to know or what's coming through for you or whatever, that's also an option. Linda, my question is about a family member. Okay. What's upcoming for him? I will do my best. I will say it is kind of like, I feel a little iffy, if I'm going to be 100% honest. I feel a little iffy looking into, like, somebody else's shit when they don't know. Like, it's one thing when it's Chantal, because she's, like, a fucking public figure, essentially. She is publicly known. But if that family member is not consenting or has no fucking idea that I'm pulling cards on them and it has nothing to do with your guys' connection to one another, then that's where I'm kind of like, I don't want to invade their privacy. So respectfully, if you have another question, I would love to look into that for you, but I just don't want to put a private citizen's business out there. It makes sense. I have been hearing about Reiki healing a lot lately. Maybe it's a sign. It is. It is. Oh my God, that song, that part in the song just keeps looping in my head. Ooh, nobody knows but you. Ooh, nobody knows but you. I'm like, did I give everybody a reading already? Already? Wow. Did I? Okay. Let's make it last call, y'all. I'll do a collective reading to wrap up our live, but I just want to make sure that anybody who wanted a personal reading got their personal reading. So if you want one, speak up. Okay, I have no particular question and yet a million questions. What do my guides want me to know? Fellow ADD, I got you, babes. Yeah, it's like, oh no, the teacher called on me. All of these fucking things are coming up. And yet I'm frozen. Okay, I get you. So let's see for Sarah Lee Sparkles. All right, what's coming up for Sarah Lee? What is it you want her to know? Okay. Hold up. I'm processing. Well, okay. Yay, we found our people. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're really clear. I like this. Totally. Okay, so I'm just going to say this to you, Sarah, and then we'll kind of unpack it. Do you even like these people? The ones that you've like played small for, or that you've like apologized for being too much or whatever. Do you even like these people? Because like essentially your reading is a big fuck them and whatever they think. Be the weirdo. Who gives a shit? Do you even fucking like them? So we have the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Pentacles. And the underlying energy here is the Queen of Swords. So this is literally just saying these people around you, this is my narcissist card. To me, it feels like you've had, like, it feels like adults. I keep feeling like I want to say the adults around you have been so critical of your, like, the way you fucking breathe, it would seem. That it's like, with the Hangman, you're above this. Like, these people are insecure, and that's why they fucking project onto you. So while you may have sat there and been like, maybe I am too this, or I'm too weird, or I'm too loud, or maybe I'm not as professional or as grown or as mature as I should be at this age, it's like, do you even like these people? Because honestly, I don't even think they like themselves. Yeah, they're not even real with themselves. Yeah, they have a lot of fucking demons. To me, it feels like, this feels like my family, I'll tell you what. This feels like my family. A bunch of fuck-ups who, who have their own skeletons in their closet. We'll put it that way. They have their own skeletons, and yet them in their glass houses be throwing all the stones. Fuck those bitches, man. Them and their failing marriages, and them and their fucking failing relationships, and their incredible lack of parenting skills. Like, fuck these people and their judgment. They suck. Yeah, these people suck. Your guides are surrounding you right now. They really are just calling you to recognize that, like, we don't need to play their games. They suck. Yeah, and the thing is, they try and act, it's like they project onto you, or like give you advice on the things that you should or shouldn't be doing, or what success looks like. You don't want to, yeah, no, that's a big no. It's a big no. So essentially, like, your message is there's nothing wrong with you. It's just you're surrounded by fuckheads that, what I've come to understand in that situation is that they tell you how you should live they tell you how you should be living your life because they don't want to take a moment to look at their own. Because God forbid they did, because I bet you they'd see some shit they didn't approve of. So what do they got to do? They got to keep looking down at you. They got to keep breathing down your fucking neck. It is so much more fun being the weird one. And I'm telling you, I'm the weird one in the family. But I'm the one who's actually married to my soulmate and in a healthy relationship. And my daughter is a fucking genius. But yet, I'm the one that's got it wrong? Okay, well, if that's your definition of right, then I don't want to be right. And that's the same for you. Like, Sarah Lee, these people suck. We don't want to be like them. Like, we are weird because we are meant to be. And we're always going to seem weird when that is the normal. Yeah, bro. You're not supposed to, those aren't your people. That's your family of origin, but they're not your people. All right. Ooh. So there's a song now playing in my head that I really love this song, so I'm glad that this is what's playing in my head. Come Alive by the Greatest Showman soundtrack. Come alive, go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reach it up to the sky. And something, you're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know we can't go back again to the world that we've been living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. It's that one. See it in your eyes. Okay, what's the energy ring called to embody? Such an incredible soundtrack. Bro, of course, Cheryl, you would know. Like, put those earbuds in. Oh my god, the chills. Thank you, Beach Flower. Put those headphones in, I get chills. Yep, oh my lord. Free from judgment, free to love. Yep. Thank you, Linda. Yeah. So Sarah, your message is fuck them hoes. They suck. Keep being weird. Let your freak flag fly, you witchy beach. Come one, come all, come hear the call to anyone who's bursting with a dream. Come on, come on, you hear the call. For anyone who's searching for a way to break free, break free. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you can ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. You know you can't go back again to the world that we've been living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. Come alive. Oh, bro. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Bruh. And I'm still not even 100% healthy right now, so. Do you see what I'm seeing? What I'm saying, Cheryl? Embodying that part of yourself that was like, yeah, I deserve to be on that stage, huh? The new perspective. Okay. So who has not gotten a reading yet? If you're not sure what you would like to look into, you can just say a general reading. Come on, come on. Come hear the call. Bro, that whole soundtrack. Ugh. Love it. I do. And I think that's why it's so like, it was so scary for me for so long, because it was very vulnerable. I even told, like, even when I was growing up, I was like, I would much rather sing in front of a full fucking stadium than like in front of small groups, because it just feels so much more real. Okay, Looney Bin. And don't worry, y'all, everybody's gonna get a reading. So for those of you who I have not read for, just be prepared for next one, okay? So, Looney Bin, you're up next. What is it you want them to know? The world becomes so fast. Okay, hold up. All right. You probably are. That's just another sign we're all connected. We are one, remember? Oh, oh my God, Cheryl, I'm so happy to hear that. Wow, thank you. Wow. Okay. Looney Bin. Not the perpetual people pleaser. So we got all of the cards in reverse, including the underlying energy. So that's just telling me, to me, it's communicating more of a hesitation. It's like you're in your head about everything before you move, before you take a step forward. It's like, honestly, I feel, oh, wow, thank you. Right, exactly. This is what I live for. This is why I call out the bullshit with what's her face, you know? Because I'm just like, not up in here. No, you're not going to do this to my people. Ow, my fucking elbow. Okay. So, what I was going to say for you, Looney Bin, is it feels like you are always in the middle of a tug of war. Like, people are always like tugging at you for attention, or you feel like you're letting somebody down, or it's like you don't want to burden people. I don't want to burden you with my feelings or whatever. It's like you don't really allow yourself to be received, is what I'm hearing. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, guys. Anyways. So it just feels like everybody wants everything from you, and you just want to take a fucking nap. And the thing is, dude, like, you are safe to take a nap. And if anybody's gonna give you shit for resting and recharging your batteries and just holding space for yourself, if somebody's gonna give you shit for you finally, emphasis on finally, on you finally doing something for yourself and in self-care, if somebody's going to give you shit for that, they weren't supposed to be in your life to begin with. And that right there is the lesson that you're going to have to like face. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in this same energy of always feeling exhausted and always feeling like somebody needs something from you and always feeling like you're letting them down. Because the point of, like, you know, when they say on an airplane, in the case of an emergency, put your mask on first. Like, they even have it in illustration that even if you have a child next to you, you put your mask on first. If that was not important to your survival, why the fuck would they say that? So guess what? Prioritizing your self-care is important for your survival. It's not you being selfish. It's not you being an asshole. It's not you doing anything out of spite of anyone. It is you simply saying, I would like to make it through the day, so I'm going to take a fucking nap. And if anybody has something to say about that, they can blow it out their ass. Yeah. 2 of Cups in reverse. The Hermit. Oh, yep. Oh my God. And the 2 of Swords in reverse. For those of you who speak tarot, you know that this is exactly what I just got done saying. I don't give a shit what you feel like. I need alone time. And that might be something I have to process for myself. Because it's a difficult decision, but it needs to be made. Yeah. Yours was pretty cut and dry. Let me just see. What's some advice for you? Anyone that's searching for a way to break free, break free. Ooh, and just while we're on the subject of like tooting your own horn and owning your own shit and not apologizing for it, I love the fact that when I was in choir, I sang first soprano, alto, and second soprano. Bitch, the range. Anyways, toot toot. And if you would like to hype yourself up in the comments, please do so. I would love to hype you up and rally behind you. Okay, so what's some advice for Looney Bin? I feel them calling a different deck. All right. Never mind. Let's see what energy you're called to embody. Right? That's range, girl. Oh, shit. Wow. Restore and replenish. There's you taking a nap, butt naked, enjoying yourself. Yeah. I love that. What is the energy you're being called to embody? And let me hide the little booty crack. But literally, restore and replenish. They want you to recharge your batteries. Literally, with the Hermit. And the 4 of Swords is the Rest card. And that's the first card that came out for you. Take care of yourself, babes. And if you have kids, I don't know if you do, but if you have kids and that is part of the struggle of you like prioritizing your rest, depending on how old your kids are, and my daughter's 3 years old, and this is something that I communicate to her. She doesn't do the best job at it, but like listening, but it's a work in progress. Mommy is really tired, and mommy is trusting you to take care of yourself because I know you're a big girl. So mommy is going to take a nap, and I'm trusting that you're going to be okay. Do you need any snacks before I go to sleep? That's how you have that conversation. You know, adjust to age range and necessities if you do have children or if you do have dependents, whatever. But anyways, I hope that was helpful. Searching for a way to break free, break free. I actually used that song in exactly, then you'll have more time to give. Precisely. I actually used that song in like advertising my my mentorship program, because literally that. Like waking you up from the Matrix and being like, hey, you have a fucking superpower. You ready to see that shit work? You ready to see it? Let's go. You're welcome, Looney Bin. Okay. Who's up next? Anyone who's searching for it. Oh, hey. Shout out to Frenchie. Yo, Coke Zero up in this house. I used to exclusively drink Diet Coke and Diet whatevers. And then I went to Zevia. And now we're at Coke Zero. There's no turning back. Frenchie is right. It is the superior soda. Linda and Cali Cats. Okay. So we'll do it in that order then. Let me just scroll back so I can make sure that that was... Yep. All right. Linda and then Cali Cats. Linda, I just want to make sure you're still here. Anyone who's searching for a way to break free. Break free. Wow. So I looked at the analytics right now and it says average view duration 16 minutes and 16 seconds. I don't give a shit about the average view length, but 1616 is what I'm noticing here. And there's 16 likes. Okay, we're going to look at what 1616. Okay, hold up. Angel number 1616. I've never seen that before. Angel number 1616 can be a sign that you are nearing your... No, go fuck yourself. No, it says nearing your twin flame. Bull poop. No, never mind. This is garbage. Hold up. Let's see. What if it's just like angel number 16? Does that even mean anything? And I'm sorry, ADHD is in the house. I gotta find this message, okay? Sign of encouragement and support. Angels are trying to get your attention, letting you know that they're with you. Girl, they've been all in my face for the past week. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. GFY? I'm sorry. I'm old. What does that mean? Okay, cool. Linda's here. Awesome. Phew. By the way, Google and its definition of that angel number was not it. Our guides, angels, they can be. So I just kind of use the blanket statement of spirit team because that includes like passed on loved ones, angels, for some of us, aliens, deities for some of us. Like there's a lot of different energies that can collectively support somebody. So yeah. What tripped me the fuck out is I learned that I am supposed to work directly with source, like directly with the main source up top, which makes sense because like I access a lot of different messages, so it makes sense. But yeah, that blew my fucking mind away when I found that out. Anyways, so Linda, let's get into your reading and see what your guides want you to know. What's going on for Linda? Well, I feel like they first just want to acknowledge a hardship that you've been going through. I don't know what that is. Yeah, they're not, like, they're really protective of you, which is ironic because I was just saying how I get access to a lot of information, but they're being protective of you and not really letting me know the intricacies of a hardship. But the thing is, energetically speaking, it feels like a passing. Okay, now that I'm sitting with it, it feels like a passing that happened not too was going to say not too long ago. It feels like it's been over a year, but it feels really recent to you still. It's something that means a lot to you still. Let me know how that's resonating for you if you feel comfortable letting me know. Yes, on hardship. Oh, okay. Yo. So, okay, that passing that I was talking about, I always feel really, I always feel kind of weird about doing mediumship on live stream, like where people can see it publicly, because it's like a very intimate, vulnerable thing. So I'll say this. I meant when I said you're protected. You are loved and protected, and there is somebody very near and dear to you that is like just holding you constantly. So it's, yeah, like they've been seeing the hardship and wanting to like protect you from it, and because of that, it's like, I think that there have been moments, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there have been moments where you're like, oh, this could have gone so much worse. But like, you know that somebody's looking out for you. Like, you probably have cracked a joke of like, somebody's definitely looking out for me. But like, honestly, they are. So what came out for you is the 7 of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in reverse, and the 9 of Cups. It's like they've defended, or like I don't know what words to use, but they've like blocked certain things from happening. Yeah, like they've taken care of you. For me, like, okay, so I've also received similar messages, like when I've gotten readings from other mediums, and what they told me is very, yeah, what they told me is similar to what's coming through for you, where it's like, on those drives home, you, like, they were with you. All of like the drives where you are trying to keep it together, or I don't know if you actually like would hit the steering wheel, but it just feels like frustration that you're trying not to let overcome you. Like while you're driving, you're trying to like keep it together while you're driving. They're with you. Like, that's just, it just keeps emphasizing that. Hold up, let's see. What do they want you to know? It's more so just like a message of, you don't have to worry so much. You don't have to worry so much. It's being taken care of. You've always been taken care of. And just like, you're not crazy to have recognized that. In fact, they're grateful that you're recognizing it. Okay, so yeah, they want you to like hold space for that, like to let yourself receive it, because what came out was the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer, and surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So this is all about reception, like receiving it within your heart, allowing yourself to be received. So it's like, this is a beautiful, and this feels maternal. So it might not be your mother. I don't know if your mother has passed, but it feels like maternal energy. So it might just be somebody on your mother's side, but it feels maternal, like loving and protective and nurturing. And they're just saying like, baby, you don't have to worry. We got you. We've always had you. And we're going to make sure that things are okay, but you need to like acknowledge that we're in the passenger seat here, that we're also with you, and you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to carry this all by yourself, and you're not crazy to feel that. That's a big thing too. You're not crazy to feel that. So don't be dismissive when you feel it next. What's the advice? Grandmother. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. What's the advice here? Whoa. The fiery climax approaches. Because to me, I think what I've been getting is like, it feels like there's a conflict that you're dealing with somebody that's really pushing you, like really pushing you to the edge. And you've been like exhausting yourself, like keeping, like biting your tongue essentially. And what the message that I'm getting is you don't really have to do anything. You just need to acknowledge that you're not at it alone and energetically allow yourself to open up to that truth. And that's when they can actually like make things happen in your life and show up for you. And you can just sit back with your popcorn and be like, cool, it's taken care of. But you need to acknowledge first that like you're not doing this alone, that you have a partner in this. That's literally it. I hope that makes sense for you, babes. And I really, really hope that that was helpful. Yeah, she's with you now. I heard thank you from her, but no, she's with you now. Like, I don't have to. Her message is done. She's with you is basically what's coming through. But I hope that that was helpful and gave you some peace knowing that, like, you're not crazy. And there really is support with you actively. You're so welcome. Okay. And was it Cali Cats? Okay. Cali Cats, are you still here? Yeah, hugs for Linda. That's so sweet. Cali Cats, are you still here, babes? Anyone? Okay, cool. There you are. So we're just doing general for you? All right. All right. All right, what's going on for Cali Cats? Bam. So Cali Cats, yours is kind of the opposite. Yours is like, I don't need none of you hoes. Like, okay. And I think this might be specifically talking about maybe even coworkers or people within your community. Okay, so you have the High Priestess and then the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Wands. This is literally like, I just feel like you're in this place of recognizing that you are intuitively gifted. I think that you're starting to recognize that, like, whether you accept it in the way that I do, which is like you're a psychic and you have abilities, I think more so you're in this place of recognizing, bro, I know these types of people and their energy. I see this shit coming from a mile away and I'm not going to entertain it. So I just think that what's coming through is more so this energy of you saying, I'm not even going to engage with these people anymore and I don't really need to defend myself. Is that making sense to you? Like, the more I started talking about it, the more it kind of, like, fell apart, if that makes sense. And it's possible that it started feeling like it was falling apart because of the way I receive this message versus how you see it. So let me explain, because as an intuitive development coach, as a sacred gift development coach, this is the shit that I look for and say, yeah, you are psychic. You have these heightened abilities and you can connect to energy and read them accurately. But you seeing yourself as yourself and not recognizing that superpower that you have. You see it as, the vibes are off. I'm not talking to these people. So that's what I think is happening here, is like you're in this place of recognizing, and with it being the Three of Pentacles in reverse, this is about coworkers. So this is giving the vibe of like you not wanting to engage with these people because you're just like, nah, they're all fake. It's all bullshit. I don't wanna. Yes. Yeah. Is it coworkers? Because with the Six of Swords in reverse, it kind of lends itself to being an energy of like, but I can't escape these fucking people. Or maybe it's family. Or maybe both. It just, do you work with family? Is that what it is? No? Oh, okay. Okay. Essentially what your message is here, Cali Cats, is you're not a bitch. You're not being judgy. You are accurately reading the room. If somebody doesn't like the way that they are perceived, you don't work, okay, then it might be family. But if somebody doesn't like the way that they are being received or like read, essentially, that's not on you. Housewife, ooh, then yeah, you really are good about reading a room then. You're really good about that. Yeah, I just feel an emphasis on telling you that, like, you're not being a bitch, you're not being judgy, you're not overstepping or any shit like that. You are accurately reading the room and assessing, and some people don't like the assessment that you get to. People don't like the assessment I get to, but bitch, I'm not wrong, you know? And I think that's what's happening for you, is that people don't like how they're being received. Well, shit. Yeah, right? It is work. That is a non-stop fucking job, I swear. I was a stay-at-home mom and housewife for 2.5 years. Oh, it is a job, most definitely. So what's the advice here? Well, hold up. Yeah, Judgment Day, Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think that you would do, like, let me put it this way. What I was going to say is I think that you would do best, like, only responding when people ask you to. I feel like you and I have a similar issue where it's like, you struggle holding small talk. But when you do talk about the real shits, it gets a little too real for some people. So what I'm getting at is, like, only engage when they ask for it. Like, you are meant to respond. Does that make sense for you, Cali? Let me know. Spot on, yeah. Like, that was the issue that I had too. And then you get to a place where you're like, hold up, I'm a psychic and people can pay me to tell the things that I've been keeping to myself this whole time. Crazy. I'll tell you what, that absolutely blew my mind when I had that realization too. I was like, what the fuck? I've been psychic this whole fucking time. I thought I was just being a judgy asshole. No, ma'am. What's the advice? Yep. Believe in the impossible. I tell you what, Cali cats, you might be a psychic yourself there, babes. Believe in the impossible. Okay. I hope that helped. Wow, Jessie. Right? And the thing was too, I was a stay-at-home mom up until February of this year. Like I wonder if you're gonna get to a point where you're just like, maybe there's more to me that I didn't really get to discover before I had kids, or before I assumed this role as somebody's other half. Maybe I wasn't done progressing. And to that I say, Cali, if you ever want to develop those gifts, I'm your one and only sacred gift development coach, and I'm here for you whenever you're ready. Anyways, is there anybody else that did not get a reading yet that is ready for their reading? Let me know. If everybody has already received their reading, then let me know. Just be like, done, 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 done. And then we can wrap things up. Because this has been 2 hours, but it's been incredible. This is what I was looking forward to doing. The Chantal stuff, that's cool, that's cute, that's kiki, let's talk some shit, let's eat our popcorn. I'm still posting that video of my predictions and when they came true. It's going to start off with Chantal's shitty little comment about how my predictions aren't real, loser. It's going to zoom in on that comment and then go right into the clips where my predictions were real. Like, even some of them were verbatim what happened. But yeah, soul purpose shit, that's what happened tonight. And I'm excited to do more of these. These are going to be twice a month, probably bi-weekly, but with the holidays, we'll kind of see what happens. But yeah, I'm excited. So does that mean everybody got a reading? Everyone got a reading? Just wanted to say sorry if it seemed like I was trying to push you fast through my reading. I was super nervous. No, not at all. Not at all. I hold space for each and every one of you to the point where I feel it necessary. Like I said, this is my sole purpose. So if I feel like, and I do this even in my in-person one-on-one clients and shit, is like, if you paid for a certain amount of time, but the message goes longer, I'm honoring the message that's coming through regardless of the fucking clock. So if your message was meant to be straight to the point, then I wasn't going to waste any more of your time. And if it needed more in depth, then I was going to hold space for that. So yeah, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for the chat of being so uplifting and supportive. Thank you so much, Jessie. Thank you for sharing your gift, Jessie. I'll also be reaching out to you for a private reading very soon. Aw, I appreciate you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up by pulling an oracle card for us, and I'm going to read the guidebook. One of my friends and my fellow readers, she wraps up her live streams like this, and I was just like, oh, I love that. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you, Looney Vin. You too. All of you guys, truly, like, oh my God. And as I say that, it's 2 hours and 2 seconds. Angel numbers everywhere. Anyways, let's see. What's the overall message for us Weechy Beachies? Oh, wow, that was quick. I love this. I feel like this is perfect. This is perfect because I know that so many of you have never really received messages before or allowed yourself to be open to this. And to that I say, like, hell yeah, go you. Thank you so much for trusting me to hold this space for you. And also give yourself credit for taking that trust leap as well. So what came out is inner earth. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. I love that because, again, this is just like new beginnings for all of us, I believe. Because I think each and every one of us, obviously, we were struggling in our own regards, and we all got, the guidance to navigate this new direction. So, new solutions and beginnings makes a lot of sense. So, let me read this to you guys, okay? Inner Earth, also known as Agartha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lumeria, Atlantis, and I cannot say that, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mention caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive. Surprising outcomes to your problems and solutions. Resolutions that are in the best interests of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being assured that there is a way out. You'll survive this, and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. Boom. Did I not tell you the universe has been fucking loud lately? Shit. So anyways, y'all, that's a wrap for our first of many members only Weechy Beachy psychic readings. And I'm so happy that every single one of you guys was here. I'm sorry I keep punching the table. It's probably fucking with your guys' ears, especially those of you who are wearing headphones. Sorry. But I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm so happy that you guys are here tonight. And keep an eye out for the next one that we're going to do. Just so you know, typically you kind of want your readings to marinate for a good week or two, which is why I only want to do them twice a month. You're welcome. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. Keep an eye out for the next one. But I love you guys, and see you on the flip-flop, babies. Check you later, Weechy Beachies. Oh, wait. How could I forget? And remember, until next time, if they ain't paying your bills, pay them no mind. Check you later.